CSST Service Delivery Clients Report Part 3. We'll talk about some more advanced techniques in terms of controlling the records and the output that appears in the results of this report. Back on the first page of the report setup wizard. And if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2 of this series on Service Delivery Clients Report, you should watch those before watching this one so that all of this makes sense in context. On this page, there's a couple of other options that we did not cover in the earlier videos. One is this new and last month checkbox. If you check that, and in fact if you hover the mouse over it, you see the tooltip that comes up that says limit to clients who do not have a matching service delivery in the previous month, in a previous month. So that's going to do all the filtering that you provide with all the other parameters that you put in here, but then it will additionally filter those records down to only those clients that have a new service delivery record and no previous service delivery record in the current month. Okay, finally on this page we also have another option which is activated through use of the custom filter button. And if you have not looked at the video clip on service delivery filtering, you should do so, because this button makes use of those service delivery filtering techniques. You can click the button and it will put, as it does on the service delivery form itself, it will put in place the last set of filter conditions that you as a person, you as a logged in CSST user used. So I want to click it again, which would remove that. In order to set those up in the first place, you can do one of two things. You can either go to the service delivery form and create filter conditions there and save them as named sets, or you can do it right from here. And you do that by right-clicking the button, and then you have the option of choosing a filter or creating. Choosing will simply give you a pop-up list of those sets of filter conditions that have been previously saved by you and by other CSST users from the service delivery filtering. And in our test data set we have here several different examples of those. I'm going to cancel that, because what we really want to talk about here is right-click and then create or edit a filter. And I won't go into the details on this because the other video clip on service delivery filtering does that in great detail. But this is exactly the same filter builder form that was discussed in that video, and works in exactly the same way. So that when you click, you set up a set of filter conditions here, click apply, and it will apply those filter conditions. Now, if the combine checkbox just to the left of that is not checked, you see that the source filter goes away, and when we click the next button we jump immediately to the client filter conditions and skip over the two pages where we previously could have selected associated program or referred by and referred to lists. So when that checkbox is unchecked, you're filtering based solely on whatever the custom filter conditions are. On the other hand, if the combined checkbox is checked, then the custom filter runs, and in addition to that, whatever conditions you have set up in the source and in the service delivery associated program and in the referred by and referred to fields will also be applied. And for you database geeks, that's an AND. The two sets of conditions are combined with an and so that means that the client record, or the service delivery record rather, in order to appear in the final result set, has to be qualified for both the custom filter conditions and for whatever other conditions that you've set up. So that gives you a pretty powerful set of tools to build conditions that meet almost anything you can dream up in order to filter those service delivery records for purposes of reporting.